Hello. Hi. Very, very good evening. Yeah. Thank you, Ganesh. Thank you very, very much. Good to see you all. Yeah. Yeah. Very good, very good. Hi, Ganesh. Yeah, very good evening, Salva. Hi, Nirali. Yes. Yes, very good. Good to see you all. Yeah, Shekhar. Very, very good evening. Yeah, welcome, Saranya. This is for you. Hi, Rahul. Hi, Karthik. Hi, Akash. Hi, Hari. Hi, Surya. Yes, thank you. Hi, Arpita. Hi, Amit. Yeah, thank you. Hi, Vasuja. Very good evening. Hi, Ravi. Hi, Arvind. Hi, Subramanyam. Hi, Deepthi. Yes. Hey, Murli. Hi. Good to see you all. Nice. Keep coming. So we are going to talk about something that's been launched in India for the very first time by an Indian. So I just want to take a moment to thank God for this first, then my family and my beloved team. Please go ahead and like and share, comment so that it reaches many people. People don't have any awareness, knowledge, information about payroll. Let's go ahead and share this. Let's make it visible. Yeah, any questions that people have, once I'm done, you're free to ask. I'm good. Hi, Akash. Hi, Rahman. Yes, thank you, Mohan. Thank you very much. Yes. Thank you very much. It's such a joy. I'm feeling so happy. I don't know about you. This is going to transform so many lives. You have seen what EA has been doing, how many employment is being created in the USA tax industry just with the knowledge of US taxation. Now it is the hiring time. So people, whether you're in Big Four or working in a US tax company, you must be knowing that now is the time, that people will be hiring for USA taxation. So EA has been extremely successful by God's grace and by the success of our students. EA, and now there is so much demand for payroll also. Okay, and with your support, I believe we can make it happen. Okay, so all that you can now do is go ahead, like, share and comment, and ask people to get in touch with us, and also to know about this course. Okay, about the FPC, Fundamental Payroll Certification. Okay, so today we are going to learn all about FPC. Okay, all about FPC. So we will be going very slow, very steady, So wherever needed, please take screenshots. Of course, this live, the video will also be available even after the live and all. So you can always go back and visit this. But just in case you need some immediate information, you can always have this handy. Yeah, fine. Okay, so before we get started, I wanted to understand, how many of you know what is this? What is your ikigai? How many of you know what this is? What is your ikigai? Do you know what a ikigai is? Guess what a ikigai could be. Yeah, why don't you take a moment to Google? Yeah, Google what is ikigai. Yeah, let's make it a little interactive. Even I don't believe in giving any boring lectures. What do you think is an ikigai? So I like this term, ikigai. Yes, the Japanese secret to a long and happy life. Yes, Hari. Yeah. Then, yes, to give something to the community. For me, creating some employment in Nepal is my ikigai. Awesome. Yes. We are looking for these kind of people. I was talking to somebody the other day, and I was just telling them that there are only two patriots in any nation. One is the soldier who is protecting the country in the country borders, and the other one who is providing for the country in the country. That's an entrepreneur, right? So nothing like creating a job. So Ganesh, I wish you all the very, very best. Yes, that should definitely be your ikigai. If you ask me, yes, that's what. Shankar, yes, reason for our existence, right? So as you see in this chart here, ikigai, it means, a reason for being. It means a reason for being. It's the perfect balance of skills, knowledge and activities that you love, you are good at and can be paid for and the world needs. Okay, you may be thinking, okay, it's about payroll, and why are we talking about this ikigai, that guy, this guy and all. Okay, at the end of the day, all this education, wealth, relationships, whatever you accomplish in life, it is for you to be happy. Yes or no, right? It's for you to be happy and for you to give a better life to your loved ones. I feel that's what should be the purpose of your life. And if you really have a greater calling beyond taking care of you, your family, then whatever you earn, whether it is knowledge, whether it is wealth, whether it is anything, you got to serve the society, right? Now, if you want to serve the society, how is that possible? They say, money is needed. Yeah, money alone is not needed. Along with money, maybe that proper desire, that wish is also needed, right? Now here, I wanted to talk, to our people, and I want them to think, what do they love? So like what, Ganesh said, I want to create, employment in Nepal. That's a wonderful thing. Now, if Ganesh has to create employment in Nepal, that is what he loves. Okay, so what I love, So let's take Ganesh for the example. So Ganesh loves to create employment in Nepal. Now if he wants to create employment, now he has to be good at that. So supposing he is launching a tax, bookkeeping and a payroll firm tomorrow, okay, a company tomorrow. Now he has to be good at it so that clients can come to him. Now he can be good at it only when he prepares for it. Okay, see, aspiration without preparation is delusion. Repeat, aspiration without preparation is delusion, right? It's deception, in fact. So aspiration without preparation is delusion, is deception, right? So you got to prepare for it. The future always belongs to those who prepare for it. Okay, so he has to be good at it. So once he is good at it, he gets paid for it. Yes or no, right? So when you hire employee, you create a product or a service, people come to you, people buy from you, or they hire you, they pay you for those services, right? So if you love something, be good at it and you will be paid for it. And at the end of the day, what the world needs, does the world need that? Yes. Whatever work you are doing, even if it is a simple carpentry work or a plumbing work or electricity work, whatever be the work, the world needs it, right? So whatever profession you choose, I want you to be good at it. This is the message that I wanted to convey. Okay, we have got 4 courses at iLead Tax Academy. You can explore it on your own, and outside iLead you have so many other courses. Now, I have not come here to sell something, I have come here to tell something, the value of it. Okay, I hope you extract that. Now with this Ikigai pie chart, try to connect your career to this Ikigai pie chart. Connect your career, whatever you are doing now. What is your passion? What is your passion? What is your mission? What is your profession? What is your vocation? Are you good at it? Do you love that? Does that pay you? Does the world need that? So whatever course you take it up. See, I was today listening to something, and I heard the author say that the number of engineers our country produces is greater than the entire Switzerland population. The number of engineers India produces is greater than the entire Switzerland population. But we know how the economy is. I'm not here to blame anybody, but our education is creating so many professionals that there are no relevant jobs for it. Now you may ask, sir, are there openings for FPC, for payroll, for enrolled agents? Absolutely. You show me anybody who is unemployed. People sometimes they may qualify, but maybe due to lack of communication skills, lack of presentation skills, and lack of people skills, and lack of that passion and zeal, though they qualify, they may not be earning much. This I have to tell you. But I have not seen anybody like that unemployed. I have not seen anybody unemployed as an enrolled agent, or I'm sure as a FPC also. Okay, so there is so much demand for this. Okay, I'll tell you as we get into this. So I want you to keep this in mind. Whatever you want to accomplish, whatever is your desire. Okay, you want to clear that debt. Okay, you want to marry that person. Okay, you want to buy that house. You want to buy that car. Of course, your business or employment is the platform of excellence. I repeat, your business or profession or your employment is that platform of excellence. That is where you have to be good at, and that is what you will be paid for. Getting it? So make the right choice of selecting your courses. Okay, and this is something that I wanted to tell to all the people who are watching it. Okay, watch it patiently, have a cup of coffee with you. Okay, let's spend some time together. I'm sure I will deliver absolute value for you. Okay, even if you are not interested in this, or even if you're already a payroll professional, or even if you're a business owner, or if you're somebody from Big 10 watching me, or if you're a CPA who is watching me, you are an inspiration for somebody, your family, or the people that you look forward to, the people that look forward to you, your team members, or your juniors, or anybody. Tell them about this. And I wanted to tell the leaders and managers also, do not be afraid of upgrading your team. I repeat, do not be afraid to upgrade your team. You teach them something and they leave, that's fine. The very thought that they have got to leave the organization, it means they are not fit for you. Let them go. But never stop improving your people. This with a lot of respect, a lot of humility, I put forward this point. Please never be insecure to improve and work upon your people. Okay, so anyways, to the freshers and all others, whoever are watching this program, these are the 5 things that I want you to keep it in mind. I hope my voice is audible. Yeah, I call it as tie analysis and then EA analysis, because people know EA at iLead. So I thought I'll just pick up this. Prima facie is tie. Okay, most important is tie. Okay, how much time will it take to study and pass? Time is greater than money, right? It's not a quotation. That's what is important. You take a patient a little late to the hospital, a heart patient, you will understand. And if you're somebody who is exercising, every second counts when you do plank. Every second counts when you do plank. Okay, so here when you're doing a course, how much time will it take to study and pass? Okay, how many days, months, years does it need? Investment, how much money will I have to invest? Okay, people here, most of them, they come directly to what is the fees. Any course, don't ask the fees. Okay, fees you have to pay anyways. Nobody is going to teach you for free. Okay, let's understand that. Fees you have to pay anyway. That's an investment. But before you choose whether to invest or not, know what is the value of it. Know what is the value of it. Getting it? Yeah. Earnings. E. How much money I will earn post qualification, whether as a fresher or as an experienced person. Then does this education help me earn more than other education? Whatever education you have in mind, consider it on all these aspects. Okay, put 2 courses. Okay, the course that I am recommending, let's say FPC, versus whatever other course you have. Okay, time, put a time block. Then investment. Okay, how much investment? Okay, earnings. Okay, how much earnings? Okay, next is EA. Okay, easy. Can I pass this exam easily? Can I pass this exam easily? Then what is the FPC pass percentage? Now here currently it is 75%. Anyways, I'll teach you all that. Next is appreciate. Will this education help me appreciate and value? So let's say I'm a working professional, I'm already 5-10 years in the industry. So will this education help me not only get some additional income, but are there any additional services? Are there any new verticals that I can get into? Can I launch a new service in my company? I mean, be that leader. Next, will this education help me have a unique identity in my domain? Obviously. How many of you know FPC, right? Very few. I mean, all the courses that we have been bringing forth to public, whether it is EA, FPC, ProAdvisor and all, people have been asking us, yeah, I heard about it, but I was really not that keen about it. And many, they say, I don't know what is a EA also. So I'm sure people like you, when you share and share it with somebody, a junior or somebody who is looking forward to you, they will definitely look forward to these inputs. Okay, it will establish a unique identity as a professional, as a respected professional. Next, now, will this education help me work for a better company? Can you work for a better company? Next, will this education help me serve my clients or my company? Will this help me serve my clients or my company? Now you get into a company. Now I see some of the people who are in individual taxation, who work on a seasonal basis, when they get a business incorporation request from the client, they cannot handle that. They cannot tell a client whether LLC is good, LLP is good, partnership is good, S Corp is good, C Corp is good. They have no idea. They don't know what is 1065, 1120, 1120s. This I am talking about US taxation. But once you study EA, you get to know all these forms. And once you learn, the real aspects of it, how the line items flows and things like that, then you get वो और भी अच्छा हो जाता है आपको. You get to understand, the more of it. So that piece is, very, very important. So keep these 5 things in mind. Okay, time, investment, earnings, easy, and then appreciate. Yeah. Hi Chitra. Hi Devendra. Yeah. Hi Ajay. Hello. Hi Abhishek. Hi Vijay. Hi Joby. Yeah. Very good. Good. Thank you for staying connected. Yeah. Okay. So now let's get into this. Okay. Now let's talk about exploring career as a payroll professional with fundamental payroll certification from American Payroll Association. Fine. चलो let's go step by step. आराम से पढ़ते हैं हम, आराम से we will come to learn about this step by step. First one, who is this FPC from American Payroll Association? Okay, now what is this American Payroll Association? So just like how you have AICPA, American Institute of Certified Public Accountants, which gives certificate for CPAs, okay, that license for CPAs. Similarly, APA is somebody who issues that proficiency certificate to payroll professionals. Okay, now here APA has 2 important courses. One is FPC, fundamental payroll certification, and then the second one is certified payroll professional. Okay, both are very important. Now let's take a look at this. Now if you see FPC, it's a certification credential for payroll beginners and service and support professionals in positions requiring payroll knowledge. And it says payroll experience is not required to take this examination. Okay, for CPP and all, you need to be a payroll professional. But for FPC, you need not have payroll experience. It means anybody can do this course. The FPC exam is designed specifically for fundamental level payroll practitioners, sales professionals, consultants, and others who support the payroll industry. No eligibility requirements. In fact, the way we have been planning the things is that in case somebody joins in intermediate 10+1 or 10+2, they can complete this course in 2-3 months. Okay, the only drawback of this course is that you can't, in case you fail, you will have to wait 6 months. That's the only drawback, but it's very easy. You prepare it well. 75% is the pass rate, so you can crack it in your very first attempt. So just like CA exams, like they say, where there's a will, there's a way. After November, there is May. So this is also, something like that. So I'll tell you, when the exams and all are conducted, you can write the examination anytime, but in case, God forbid, you fail, you have to wait 6 months. Okay, only one paper. So no eligibility requirement. So in fact, what we were thinking was, if somebody takes FPC, completes by +2, I'm talking to freshers and parents who are watching me. So in case they complete their FPC by +2, okay, and then they do their EA, aram se 3 years you take, or in 2 years, 1-2 years, you complete your EA while you're in BCom. And during that BCom you do part-time work or seasonal work with real-time US tax return preparation, and also learn QuickBooks accounting in the first year of BCom or something like that. Second year, third year you focus on EA. First year you focus on QuickBooks accounting. So you are FPC, QuickBooks accounting, and EA with real-time tax return preparation. So by the time you complete your BCom, wow, you are a FPC, you are a EA, you are a person with real-time tax preparation, 2 seasons experience, and then you also know QuickBooks accounting. Okay, so this is one of the postgraduate programs I wanted to start at iLead. and I want to give them, guaranteed at least 50,000 rupees salary. So straight, 6 lakh salary to somebody who qualifies all these 4 examinations. Okay, so my team is also working on doing a TV show on this. So probably, we will update you with more information on that postgraduate program in USA Taxation, Bookkeeping and Payroll. Okay, so I'll let you know about that, or when you talk to our enrollment advisor, you can get more information on it. So as of now, let's stick only to FPC. Okay, so there are no eligibility requirements. So unlike EA, wherein they say at least 18 plus years of age is needed with a valid passport. Now here even 18 plus is not needed. There's no eligibility requirement. Sir, can 5th class person also write? Sir, can 7th class person also write? So when they say no eligibility requirements, there are no eligibility requirements. It is an examination which is testing your fundamentals in payroll. Fundamentals in payroll, how to process the payroll, US payroll. See, count how many people are there in the US, working in the US, right? I'm sure, each one of you is watching this show knows or has at least one person in the US that they are in connect with, right? At least one person, family, friends, colleagues, anybody, right? In the US. Don't tell me, Joe Biden, right? Anyways, chalo, let's see what is this CPP all about. Okay, now if you see CPP, it says it's a credential for those with extensive payroll knowledge and experience. Extensive payroll knowledge and experience. APS certification board requires that payroll professionals fulfill one of the several eligibility criteria before taking the CPP exam. The CPP exam is designed for experienced payroll professionals, managers and supervisors. Remember that. Okay, this is for experienced people. Okay, now FPC is for people who have no knowledge, education or any kind of background. Okay, so that is something you got to keep it in mind. Then the CPP exam is designed for experienced payroll professionals, managers and supervisors. It places emphasis on higher level skills including management and payroll systems. So we have people from even who develop the payroll softwares who approached us for the course. So even those software engineers also who design the payroll software need to understand the payroll laws first, right? Only then they can design it well. Must meet, next one, CPP must meet experience and education requirements. Now about CPP, let's try to understand about this CPP. Now in CPP, APA membership is mandatory. That you have to remember that. Okay, very good evening. APA membership is mandatory. Yeah, now what is this APA membership? Okay, yeah, don't panic. There are 3 situations here. So there are 3 conditions, there are 3 criteria. Okay, so once you pass your FPC, there is a way, these are one of the ways. Okay, so let's talk about this because people are more curious about CPP. Some of them who don't have much knowledge, it's like, sir, when I can become CPP and all that. Okay, so if you are somebody, so let's look at criteria 1. Okay, I'm going very, very slow. If you don't have time, you're short of time or you're stuck with something, you can always come back and watch this video. Yeah, but I'll be going very slow to benefit my audience. Chalo, criteria 1. The payroll professional has been practicing for at least a total of 3 out of 5 years preceding the date of examination application in the following areas. Okay, payroll production, payroll reporting, payroll accounting, payroll systems, payroll taxation, payroll administration, payroll education or consulting. Okay, so these are all the areas. If you have been already working in this area for at least 3 out of the last 5 years in those areas that they have listed, then you can directly write CPP. Getting it? Just pay the examination fees and directly with the practical knowledge directly write the CPP. Okay, even in EA we say, right, a person, in order to be an enrolled agent, he has to pass either all the 3 papers of the EA or he has to work, he should have worked with IRS for at least 5 years, right? You are aware of that. So this is something like that. So without passing any FPC, you can directly write CPP. if you have really worked, very hardcore in all those areas, then you can directly go and write that. Okay, but if you ask me, I would want you to go step by step. First complete your FPC. Even if you are somebody already experienced in payroll, I would say go step by step, aram se, one at a time. Okay, no hurry. And then yeah. Thank you. Okay, so criteria 2, before a candidate takes the CPP examination, the payroll professional has been employed in the practice of payroll as defined in criteria 1 for at least last 24 months. So whatever was listed in those areas, he should have been working for at least 24 months and has completed within the last 24 months all of the courses within one of the following 3 options recommended by APA. Okay, essentials, intermediate, then advanced strategic, option 2 FPC administration, option 3 boot camp. Okay, so these are all different courses, and one of the other reasons why people don't do courses on the USA payroll but they grow with experience is because the course is easy, but it is very expensive if you do directly from APA. So each of these courses costs you minimum $1,500. So if you have to do those 4 courses, essential, intermediate, advanced and strategic, roughly it will cost you $6,000 to $7,000, not counting the examination fees, which would be another $400. Okay, but at the same time the course is very, very rewarding. I'm sorry. Now let's look at criteria 3 now. Okay, let's look at criteria 3. Before a candidate takes the CPP examination, the payroll professional has been employed in the practice of payroll as defined in criteria 1 for at least the last 18 months and has obtained the FPC designation and has completed within the last 18 months all of the courses within at least one of the following 3 options. Again, this is also the same. So if you have passed FPC, then it is 18 months. Getting it? Between second and third, if you see between the second and third, if you passed FPC, it is 18 months. Okay, but if you have not passed FPC, then it is 24 months. Getting it? So you get that 6 months less time. So you can quickly be a CPP via the FPC route. But if you ask me, that option 1 itself, essentials, intermediate, advanced, strategic and all, it will cost you a lot of money, and FPC plus administration, boot camp and all, roughly $2,000 plus or $2,500 it will cost you. If you have the pockets with that money, you can always go ahead and do that. But I would say, first complete FPC, work in a payroll company for 3 years or something, do the payroll accounting and things like that, and then go attempt for CPP, or get some course on CPP. Probably once the FPC is done, we will be launching the course on CPP also. So probably you can take something like that and then go attempt your CPP examination. Okay, so wait for that also. And here I would encourage you to click this link. Okay, if you WhatsApp our number, you have a contact ribbon here. Okay, if you WhatsApp 994-957-9091, you will get a copy of this presentation, the PDF format, at the end of this session. Okay, so please save that number in case you need a copy of this presentation. It will be made available to you. Fine, let's move on to the next one. Now see, we have been talking about APA. Now, what are the benefits of becoming an APA? So let's take a look at this. Now, here, if you see, the membership in the APA helps you do your job better and keep your company compliant. So you can tell your clients that yes, I'm a APA member, American Payroll Association. Yeah, you can connect with over 20,000 payroll professionals, and there's a membership cost wherein annually you will be paying $297. So that's the membership fees. So just the membership fees itself is almost like 25,000. Okay. And that may increase over a period of time, but it has its own benefits. Okay, so I have left the link here. So once you get the PDF, you click on this link and you will be able to get access to all those links that I've shared here. Please do check out those links because it will give you a lot of information, but whatever you need I have already given you here, so you may not have to do so much research as we have done already. We have put a lot of efforts in presenting you this information. I mean, probably I'm seeing this first video wherein you get complete information about FPC in one full video. Okay, so before you choose to invest almost like 1 lakh on a course like this, I want you to watch it completely, 1 hour, so that you understand the benefits of it, because the starting salary for a FPC is 5 to 6 lakhs for a fresher. If you have friends in payroll department, you can check with them, people who are working in USA Payroll. And to get this handbook, because this course is directly from APA, I request you to go ahead and download the handbook here. Okay, these are the links. So it will be made available to you. You can take a screenshot or you can copy paste this link into your browser, because this handbook explains the eligibility requirements that you must meet to take the exam, and it provides information about recertification also. And also this handbook provides study references, sample questions and much more, so you will understand what is the exam pattern and all. Anyways, I have included all that in this presentation itself, and all candidates are expected to read this handbook before taking the FPC or CPP examination. Okay, all candidates. Not few. Now, second one, let's see who can be a FPC professional. Who can be a FPC professional? Okay, so the FPC is open to all those who wish to demonstrate a baseline of payroll competency. So anybody who wants to do USA payroll taxes, they can always do this course, FPC. And currently there are 6,700 FPC payroll professionals worldwide, and over 20,000 payroll professionals with different certifications in USA payroll. And FPC is designed for 10 plus, I would say 10 plus 1 also, because there are so many sharp kids. Okay, if they can learn coding at the age of 5 or in the 5th grade, I mean doing FPC shouldn't be tough for you. Okay, because all these are industry ready courses. Gone are the days wherein you sit in the classroom and you will be listening to lectures. No, now it is time that you equip yourself with right skills, right knowledge that the world needs, like what we learned at the start of the day. What do you love? What are you good at? What are you paid at? Does the world need it? Okay, the world needs this. If there are people going from India to US or from other country to US, obviously they are working. Now when they are working, they need to be paid. Now if they have to be paid, they have to be paid either as an employee or as a contractor or as a business. Are you getting it? They have to be paid either as an employee, W2, or as a contractor, 1099 NEC, non-employee compensation. One of these two has to happen, right? So if you have to do payroll, you need to understand the USA payroll. Though EA covers a significant portion of individual taxes, but when you come to FPC, you still go in depth. How you go to the payroll tables, how you compute those federal withholdings. That is what you will learn at in depth here in this payroll, in this course. And then next one, EA or CPA or CA, other financial professionals. Then entry level payroll professionals. So people who are freshers or who joined as a individual, as a fresher or something like that, even they can get started and upgrade themselves with this course. Next one, managers and supervisors providing strategic payroll management. If you are a manager and you want to get promoted, but you have not been doing the payroll course because it is expensive, I think you can now try this. Then sales professionals or consultants serving the payroll industry. How come sales professionals? Now let's say if you're somebody who has been working in the USA payroll, USA individual taxation or business taxation also, if you see, 7 out of 10 W2s come from ADP. More than 50%, gunshot. It is prepared by ADP. Okay. Now let's say the sales team at ADP has to approach a company like Infosys or HCL to sell their payroll services. Of course, they must be already with them. But in case, so the sales team also should have knowledge of the payroll laws, of the payroll taxes. Okay, that's why even sales professionals and consultants serving the payroll industry also do this course. It's fundamental payroll certification, so it's not like advanced, strategic and all. It's fundamental. What is necessary for you to know about payroll, to do the payroll and all that. Yeah. Next, system analysts, engineers supporting payroll systems. Then payroll service provider, client representative. Then housewives, homemaker looking for additional income earning opportunities. We have so many housewives who have become enrolled agents. Yeah. And the best part is you do not have to be a APA member to register or take the FPC examination. This piece is very, very important. You do not have to be a APA member to register or take the FPC examination. Next, what are the different study programs? The third aspect that I want you to know is what are the different study programs. Sir, if I have to study on my own, okay, from APA directly, what is it that I should do? Now, these are the different learning programs that APA offers. Okay, take a careful look at it. Probably you can take a screenshot. Now you see here there are 4 courses, education designed for every stage of payroll career. So if you see here, there are 4 courses here, right? Payroll practice essential. It reads ideal for new payroll professionals, tax, HR, benefits and systems personnel. Okay, number 1. Then number 2 is intermediate payroll concepts, ideal for experienced payroll, HR, benefits and systems professionals. Then advanced payroll concepts, ideal for payroll managers, supervisors, system support and tax professionals. Then last one is strategic payroll practices, ideal for experienced payroll and tax professionals, managers, administrators and directors. Now the one that we would be teaching will be on the lines of 1, payroll practice essentials. Now if you look at the content here, you zoom in a little, you can see that there is a line which says individuals preparing for the fundamental payroll certification exam will find payroll practice essentials extremely beneficial. Okay, in number 1 you see that second para, there's a small line, and also once you click on these links also that I have given you, you will get the entire course description. Okay, and what you study in payroll practice essentials also, the outline I have given here, the last one, the last image, this side, yeah, this one, right? So you can take a look at that. So if you see here, it talks about what you are going to study, what is payroll, then determining the worker type, then what do I need from an employee, Fair Labor Standards Act, employee wages, calculating overtime payments, defining the worked, then withholding taxes, determining tax treatment of employer paid benefits, then voluntary and involuntary deductions, then paying employees, reporting taxes and wages, payroll accounting, payroll systems auditing and record keeping, and the payroll profession at large. Okay, so these are the things that you will be learning in payroll practice essentials, and I request you to download this link that you see here. Once you get the PDF, the PDF link will also be pasted in the description below, so you can always click and download that, and you will have all the information there. Yeah, and there are some other courses also, like payroll 101, payroll 201 and all. I have made that also available for you. And APA has a training program also called Pay Train Fundamentals and all. So it's a self-study program, so you can take a look at that also. But based on my experience, what the students need, how they prefer, I think I have fairly understood that better. Because the way Indian students need writing, reading and all that I think I've got a fair grasp of that. So we have articulated our course in such a way that it is easy, it is understandable and it is achievable, and there is absolute value for money for that. Now, what are the steps to obtain FPC? Okay, this is the fourth point. See, I'm going very, very slow so that you can understand each point very, very well. This is not an Indian based course, so it is something from the US, and it is for the first time that an Indian has launched this. Probably with their experience in the USA Payroll, people might have taught to the team, but there's no academy as such for USA Payroll. Now it will begin with us. We will be the beginning and you will make it happen for me. Let's build a great India. So the first one, it says obtain and review the FPC examination candidate handbook so that you are familiar with a general overview of the examination process, content and suggested study sources. Okay, I think I told you already to download that, so I request you to please download that. That is step 1. Then complete and submit the FPC application for certification by examination. Okay, so once you decide that you want to write the examination, so there is an application form in that can also be filled online. You have to submit that. Okay, and once you submit that, you will get a confirmation that yes, you qualify for the FPC examination. And in case with that application you also want to become an APM member, the membership fees will be $300. I mean $297. This is as of 2021, and they keep changing this. So in case you are watching this video, probably 6 months from now or 1 year from now on the YouTube or Facebook, please visit that website. I mean, the link I have given you already there in one handbook download form. So there you will see what is the membership fees, or you can always ping our office and we will be happy to help you. Yeah, you have our WhatsApp number here, so you can always ping us and we will help you with the any questions that you may have. And just like EA, how you write in a Prometric center, the FPC examination must be taken in a Pearson View Center. So register, select the exam date and time that works best with your schedule, and this will allow plenty of time for study and preparation also. And exam windows are open in the spring. This is for the students in the US, typically from late March through late April, and the fall, typically from early September through early October. The Pearson View testing center in your area can be located by visiting pearsonview.com. A list of specific dates and times that are available for your examination appointment can be viewed upon registration. The fee to take the exam is $450 for non-members and $375 for APM members. And if you fail, the examination fees has to be paid again for the next exam. Right? Examination fees anyways, it is applicable. So if you fail once, then again if you have to write that examination, again you have to pay the fees. Right? So that is understood fairly. Then prepare for the FPC exam at your convenience. Exam content includes, all those topics I've already listed, and then the general guidelines are given there. Arrive at the examination hall, at the testing center at least 30 minutes prior to your scheduled exam appointment, and be sure to bring 2 forms of identification such as driver's license and SSN card if you are writing from USA, or PAN or Aadhaar card and passport and an approved calculator if you are writing from India, non-USA students. You can also carry a dictionary. Of course, the dictionary should not have information about payroll concepts. Then the FPC exam consists of 150 multiple choice questions which must be completed within 3 hours. Within 3 hours. So remember that. It must be completed within 3 hours. Okay. And a minimum score of 80%. 80%. Please make a careful note of it. Minimum score is 80%. That is important. Okay, that is needed. Which is 300 marks is required to pass the examination. Sir, 80%, 300 marks? Yes, it is needed. And they will be eligible to use the FPC designation, and candidates are notified of their scores upon completion of the computer exam. So it means that the results will come immediately. So that's something you must keep it in mind. Okay, the 5 steps. Fine, let's move to the next one. What is the syllabus? What is the syllabus for FPC examination? Hello. So these are the concepts that you will be studying. Core payroll concepts, that's 29%. Okay, you read about all these things, worker status, you have all those. Then compliance, research and resources, 17%. Accounting, 8%. Calculation of paycheck, 24%. Payroll process and supporting systems and administration, 7%. Payroll administration and management, 7%. Audits, 8%. These are the topics that you will be studying. Then what about the examination pattern? How is the examination pattern? Same, it will be multiple choice questions only. Okay, so FPC. Okay, let's talk about FPC first. So you have 150 test questions here, of which 25 are pre-test. So just like in EA you have 100 questions, but 15 questions are experimental questions, like supplementary questions. So similarly here also you have 25 questions. So in fact it is 125 questions which you will be attempting. 25 will be pre-test, of which 80% has to be right. So it means 100 questions of 125, right? Next you have 3 hours to complete. Then basic or introductory and textbook knowledge only, no eligibility requirements to test. Then 3-year period to recertify. So just like EA also, once you become EA, you need to complete those 72 hours of CPE credits and all, right, within that 3 hours. If you don't complete, you have to again write EA. Similarly, the same thing applies for FPC also. So you have to do that CPE, continuing professional education. So they call it as RCH here. So those hours, have to be put in that 3 years, some 60 hours or so. If you don't do that, then again you have to write the FPC exam. Okay, nobody will write the FPC again, but still, just letting you know. Next, once you are ready, submit an exam application, make payment. Everything is multiple choice question. It includes calculations, then supplemental tables, and then computer based it will be. And secured Pearson View Test Center, you can write it. Now CPP, you have 190 questions, 4 hours to complete, and it will be mastery or complex level. Textbook knowledge and experience both are needed, and they must meet eligibility criteria. I showed you 3 criteria, right? So they must meet one of those 3 criteria to write the CPP examination, and then it is valid for 5 years. Even here also, see, FPC is 3 years, CPP is 5 years. I mean, in that 5 years you have to put those credit hours and all, otherwise you will have to again write the examination. How do these questions look like? Okay, was I on mute? Okay, fine. So I was telling you, I was asking you to download this link. Download, this link that you see here, americanpayroll.org. So download that link, and you will get more information on what I'm telling you. And another thing is sample MCQs. How are these MCQs? Okay, how do they look like? Okay, I've put forth some MCQs for you. See, what is the maximum number of hours that a 14 or 15-year-old may work per week when school is in session? Then which type of employee is excluded from coverage under FLSA, Fair Labor Standards Act, the Bible of payroll, right? Then which form would an employee submit to an employer to receive tips received? EA, right? You get a glimpse of EA. Once you complete paper 1, part 1 in EA, you will feel you have studied like more than 50% of this payroll thing. Ghus jata automatic, next one, the purpose of the earned income credit is to, again, part 1 question. So it will be wonderful. I would very strongly recommend that EA aspirants complete FPC. You complete all those 4 courses, I will only give you 6 lakhs per annum. Okay, so don't worry about it. And there are people really ready, waiting to pay you that amount. In fact, more than that, if you can get into consulting mode. Unfortunately, some people, they are not so comfortable talking to clients. I mean, that is one of the fears that I really want to kill. Though the book I read says, thou shall not murder, I really want to murder that fear. So if you become a tax advisor, you become, all this professional, what is it that you're going to do? You're going to offer consultation to your clients. And if you're not good at that, then the education is meaningless, right? Anyways, we'll talk about that in the training. Now, how long does it take to prepare for the FPC examination? The American Payroll Association recommends spending at least 6 months preparing for this exam. That is what APA says, okay? However, that recommendation includes any coursework or training you might have in the payroll industry. If you have no formal training, you should definitely take 6 months to prepare for the exam. It is rigorous and requires a very specific set of skills and expertise, okay? This is what APA says. But at iLead, we recommend overall 200 to 250 hours of preparation to become an FPC. Okay, this is what I recommend. 200 to 250 hours. So it depends on you how many hours you study. Okay, so people ask me, sir, how many months it will take, how many days it will take? Months only, direct month. Can I write? And some exceptional candidates, they'll ask me years. Okay, they say, right, take care of hours and the days will take care of itself, right? You take care of hours, that's all. How many hours can I study every day? If you are not in employment, best thing is do this. I mean, morning 4 hours, evening 4 hours. As if you are working 8 hours. Then watch your series, your movie 3 hours, 4 hours, your personal time. So 12 घंटे आप आराम से उड़ा दिए. Right, another 4 hours your other activities and then 8 hours sleep. बस खत्म बात. Right? Plan your day properly. Now, so I would suggest 200 to 250 hours. So it depends on how many hours you study. Now, next one is to maintain certification, each FPC must accumulate a minimum of 60 qualifying recertification credit hours within this recertification period, or retake and pass the fundamental payroll certification examination. I think I told you this already, right? Recertification credit hours, or you have to retake this examination. So keep this in mind. Now, when and where can I take the examination? When and where can I take the examination? Now, CPP and FPC exam testing windows are held twice a year, okay? During March to April, that is spring, and September to October, fall or autumn, in more than 400 locations in North America. Then CPP and FPC exams are also available year-round to those who participate in Payroll 101 and Payroll 201 at APA's Payroll Learning Center, and to international and military candidates based outside India. So the second point applies to the Indian students. So if you are an international, if you are somebody from India, so you can write this examination all year round, okay? So you need not stick to that spring, fall and all, okay? And the examination windows open from November 8th. That's when we eventually planned to start our launch also, but it got delayed by 3 days. So November 8th to the tax season, April 15th. And the candidates can sit for the examination, anywhere from Jan 10th to April 16th. And exams will feature questions based on federal laws and regulations in effect as of Jan 1st, 2021. As of Jan 1st, 2021. Okay. So until 2022, you will be writing, the 2021 syllabus. So remember that. And you can schedule your examination here. I have given the link here. Okay, APA certification board and all. Next one, the North America residents can now register and test from the comfort of their home or office using OnView, online, proctoring exam delivery system. Now, where can I take the examination? Okay, these are the different places. Okay, United States, then Europe, Middle East and Africa, Asia Pacific. So wherever you are watching us from, wherever you are taking this examination from, India, these are the locations that is given there. Take a look at the centers here: Ahmedabad, Allahabad, Bangalore, Bhopal, Calcutta, Kolkata, Chandigarh, Chennai, Cochin, Delhi, Hyderabad, Jaipur, Mumbai, New Delhi, Patna, Pune and Ranchi. Now here you have more information here. More information. Registration information and all. Take a look at this. Now, when will the FPC results come? When will the FPC results come? So it will be same, just like EA. It will come immediately on the same date. Okay, you must score a minimum of 300 in order to pass. Right? And out of 150 MCQs, 25 are pre-test MCQs, meaning you have to get at least 80% MCQs right. I think I told you that already. So 125 MCQs is equal to 100 plus MCQs, and you will be able to see your results and find out whether you passed or not immediately after completing the examination. And if you didn't pass, you will be able to see a section by section breakdown of how you performed on the test to find out which areas you will need to work on in order to pass it on your next attempt. Getting it? So when you pass, normally even in EA, when you pass 1, 2, 3, right, that's the grading that is given: weak, acceptable and then strong. Right? 1, 2 and 3, weak, acceptable and then strong. When you pass. Now in case you fail, then they will give you a detailed analysis of why you failed, where you lack. Okay, next. And the next attempt, as I said, this is one of the drawbacks of it. In EA, what happens, in case you fail, you can immediately schedule the examination. And I came to know today that the slots, the centers have opened in Hyderabad also for EA. That's a good news. So go ahead and take a look at all those things. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Srivalli. Yeah, and once you pass, okay, the APA, the FPC examination from APA, this is the kind of certificate that you will get. And I'm very happy about our student, one of our EA students, Hari, and he is now working with us. He was our EA student. He joined us as an intern. Now he is working with us. This was something that we experimented on Hari. Literally, I wanted to experiment it, and Hari was able to complete this in just 2 months. Just 2 months, 1.5 to 2 months. Okay, all he did was just prepare this. And Hari Krishna Guduri is also our EA student and is part of our LLC also. So you get a certificate like this, right? And this is a letter that you will get from APA, something like this. Once you pass, you get a letter like this. You can read it at leisure. And this is Hari. Hearty congratulations once again, Hari. Yeah. Fine. Now the next thing is how much can I earn as a USA payroll professional? Obviously, if we study, all this, how much can I earn, as a USA payroll professional? Chalo, let's take a look at this. Now, this is a survey from PayScale. Thank you very, very much for writing the positive ones. Okay. See, the people who are using this platform to write something negative, I'm not meant for you, nor we are going to pay attention to you. By their fruits you will always recognize them. If somebody has passed DA and is unemployed, come. You are not getting job, you paid us fees, please take your money back. If you have passed DA. And if you did not pass because of our training, we will be with you until you pass the examination. I will take it personally. Okay, fine. But please don't use this program, to spread, the negative vibes. Anyways, that is also good for me. Okay, because all things work for good to those who want to do good. Okay. Thank you, Narasimha. Yeah. So this is how it is. FPC, if you see, in PayScale, this is what they pay you. I mean, in India, this is the average salary. 5.5 is what they pay, but you can expect minimum of 5 lakhs per annum. And in US, it is $60,000 per annum. Okay. And anybody, before you take an opinion or something, see, Google is not something that is owned by iLead. Okay. I also pick up these sources from Google. I just present it in a way that is appealing to your eyes, yeah, and that is able to get into your mind, right? Or else we would not have so much visibility. Our growth is based on our student success. How much ever I speak, unless somebody is prosperous, all these are meaningless. Anyways, so one of the points that I wanted to also mention was doing FPC is more rewarding than doing MBA. More rewarding than doing MBA, because if you do MBA, you see this pay packet data. It says, this is from Times of India. Okay, a recent study has graded B schools into 4 categories on the basis of campus placements and salaries offered. Most of the 4,500 institutes in the country fall in their tier 3 and 4 categories, right? I mean, not everyone can invest a big 7-digit amount for their MBA, right? Now, if you see here, institute category, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, and then percentage of institutes also 1, 10, 52, 37, and then occupancy rate you see, and then annual salary 9 plus lakhs. If you see tier 1, they are paying 9 plus lakhs, right? Then tier 2, 5 to 9 lakhs, tier 3, 3 to 5 lakhs, tier 4, 0 to 3 lakhs, right? And most of them are middle class people, right? Middle class people, so they fall into 3 and 4 only. So that is what they are doing, but they also spend a good chunk of money. Now see here, 50 to 80,000. I mean, the last one, number of students placed in percentage 60 to 80%, and then you see fees average in rupees lakhs, 5 to 8 lakhs, and then 50 to 80,000, and then last one is 0 to 50,000. 0 to 50,000, right? So for that 80,000, that is the salary you are getting paid. And when you are investing 12 lakhs, 15 lakhs, yeah, you are getting paid with 9 lakhs and so. So if you see this, it is so beautifully presented here. This is a report from moneyview.in. I have given you the source here. You can just click on that. I picked it up from there only. The information. MBA finance salaries 24,775 per month. Yeah. Thank you, Manga. Yeah, MBA finance salaries, if you see there, it's 24,775 per month. MBA marketing salary is 25,253 per month. And then MBA HR salaries is 36,138. So just take a look at this. So all these things, certainly matter. Take a look, at that. And also I wanted to talk about our CA students. Yeah. We did that campaign, right? Failed CA, try EA. That has been successful, right? It has been a hope creator for many. So just because you failed in CA doesn't mean that you're a failure. Only fools think like that. Okay, a hardworking person, when he puts his head, heart, and hand into anything, nothing can stop them. God Himself will come to their rescue, whatever be the faith, right? But you have to make the right choices. Okay, so in case you are somebody who is stuck in IPCC itself or stuck in CA final or something, I would definitely encourage you to try FPC or EA. If you have funds, do it directly from APA, directly from American Payroll Association, or any other source. But I'm talking to you from a career standpoint. You are not a failure. Trust me, you're not a failure. You're fearfully, wonderfully made, and you're very, very special. Even if you fail in FPC or EA, that's fine. शायद ये आपके लिए नहीं है. Maybe God has something much better and much greater for you. Yeah. I am a teacher, so I have to tell you, and I am a practitioner also, so I have to tell you what the clients need. Because once you qualify, there are many people like me, practitioners, who want these people. Ask people who are working in the payroll industry, and they will tell you, who an FPC is. Okay, so in case you failed your IPCC or something, I would definitely encourage you to take up FPC. Yeah. Now, here is a quick comparison sheet, that I have prepared for you. How comparing EA, then CA, then CPA, FPC, and all. So take a look at this. Okay, in EA you have 3 papers, CA you have 4 plus 8 plus 8, 20 papers, right? Starting from CPT. Then CPA you have 4 papers, but in FPC only 1 paper, only 1. Okay. Then examination patterns, it is going to be multiple choice, 85 plus 15. CA it is theory descriptive. CPA it is multiple choice question, and of course you have task based simulation also. And then FPC it is 125 plus 25, right? Multiple choice questions in each paper, no negative marking. Next, what is pass percentage? 71%, right? Same day result, no waiting time. CA 12%, both the groups 12%. Then CPA 50% and above it will be there. FPC is 75%, same day result, no waiting time. Next, where can we write the examination? Where can we write this examination? Prometric Center, right from India, EA. Okay, CA in India, and then only outside India. Of course, even in India, this is in USA, and then Dubai. Yeah. Thank you very, very much. My team and I, we put a lot of efforts in putting this course. Okay. God is our provider, and we don't need this kind of money. So anything, if you have passed and you found you have not passed, if you have passed and you are unemployed because you studied EA, please ping me. I will refund your money. Okay. I have not seen any unemployed. Okay. Thank you very, very much for spreading some positivity here. Right. How much time does it take to complete? 2 to 4 months. It's EA. And you see this FPC also, it takes 2 to 4 months. But CA, it's like, India is a developing country. That's how people have been doing it. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, that may not be the thing, that you must be doing always. Next, what is the value of certification? Now, highest tax qualification that is offered by the IRS. Yeah, EA. Then CA, highest accounting and tax qualification in India. Next, CPA, largest accounting qualification offered by AICPA. And this one, certification offered by the APA, American Payroll Association. Okay, and then investment, if you see, it is the same. It's the same. 1 lakh, less than 1 lakh, both the courses. So today I was talking to our electrician who came home to see me and to fix certain things. So I was asking him, if you were to invest 1 lakh this year and next year you were getting 5 lakhs, would you invest that on your daughter? He said, sir, will job be guaranteed? Yes, I guarantee you job. Minimum 4 lakhs. Worst come worst, 4 lakhs will be the starting salary if she passes that examination. But are you ready to invest 1 lakh? So he said, yes, sir, definitely. I don't want my daughter to struggle like that. I felt very happy. I mean, a common man, an electrician, want to risk that. I felt very good. None of us, as parents, want our children to go through that rough mountains and valleys that we went through to be at where we are. Yes or no? Right? So anyways, it will definitely cost you money. It will not be free. And if you have any other sources to do it, also do it. But the average investment, wherever you do it from, it will be like this only. Yeah. Yeah. Now, how iLead training can help you? Yeah. Now, as you know, I have these two businesses. I'm a practitioner by profession, but a teacher by passion. So I have these two businesses, iLead Tax LLC, and we are recommended by companies like Infosys, HCL, Mindtree and all officially to their employees to file their taxes. I do seminars and all for them. And iLead Tax Academy is something that is into all these 4 courses: EA, FPC, real-time tax return preparation, and then QuickBooks Online. So my initial plan was that I train people at academy and then put them in LLC, but it has been overwhelming. Now we work with different companies, SurePrep, then Unison Globus, then H&R Block and Big Four. There are so many companies that we work with, and our students are almost placed in almost all the companies. Probably you can name any recognized company. We have our people from there, even from banks, Bank of America, Wells Fargo. I mean, the list goes on. So God's grace. But with this payroll, I'm sure because people whom I have from ADP, Cognizant, Genpact and all, they keep asking, sir, you teach this EA, but we want even course in FPC. I mean this payroll, because that will help us at our workplace, and it will help us to get promoted. So based on their request and their inputs, I have launched this course. I hope you will be benefited from it. And this is what we are based out in New York, California and Delaware, and we serve individuals and small business owners all over USA with USA taxation, bookkeeping and payroll tax services. So I have grown doing only this. This is what I know, and this is what I want to teach to people, and that's why I formed this academy to educate, employ and enrich the educated youth all over the world. I have students even from Iraq and Pakistan, Nepal. Ganesh Dahal, who wants to create employment in Nepal, he is from Nepal. So God's grace, our boundaries are extending. When people grow, by their fruits you will recognize them always. Right? So with this enrolled agent, real estate, US tax return preparation, real-time USA tax return preparation, then QuickBooks Online ProAdvisor training, and then USA Payroll Tax education also. I have people from Ryan also ask me about this property tax training also. So we are working on it. Probably we will go one by one. Okay, so you can wait for more updates on that probably, but not in 2021. And you must have seen my interviews in NTV and V6 also in the southern India. The links are here. You can get a free download of that. You can go to YouTube and watch those videos. And we have been featured in Hindu, and some of the college heads like Professor D, Dr. V.G. Charigaru from Shivashivani Institute of Management, and then Dr. Nanda Kumar Garu. He was the ex-dean and director of Geetham University, and then Ramakrishna Rao Garu, who is Head Placements and Grooming Division from Baduka College of Commerce. So all these people have given their appreciation, and you will see my students, sharing a lot of love and respect for me on the social media and also on the Google, LinkedIn and all. This is something little about me. So I've been doing this US taxation since tsunami days. So people call me as India's youngest USA tax expert. I've been a topper in my CA exams. We have the experience of over 17 years in all these taxation areas, payroll processing, bookkeeping and accounting, and I've trained over 3,000 plus students. I think this number has to be updated now, so I can say 4,000. My goal is to empower India. भगवान सबका भला करें, लेकिन शुरुआत पहले हमारे से करें, भारत देश से करें. Right, so I want to empower India with education, employment and entrepreneurship. I happened to meet a lady who sold her farmland, and she paid her son's fees. He passed only one, he didn't pass also. He just completed the training and he got placed somewhere in Begumpet. He earns 23,000 rupees. Just BCom passed. Just with the knowledge of US taxation, he is earning that money. But I'm telling him not to, see that small 23,000. He didn't attempt the examination. He just took the training and is working. Okay, so wait for it. It will definitely happen. Yeah, God willing, definitely it will happen. And we were also featured in Times of India about career in US taxation, the world of enrolled agents and all. Now here I want you to know these 7 reasons why somebody would prefer iLead for the FPC training. Okay, one is interactive. So if you have been patiently watching me so long, there's a little interaction. Though it is virtual, I am able to feel you, you are able to feel me, right? So interactive classroom training on US payroll. So I come live around 7 o'clock or so in the Indian time, US time, Indian time, because I have students from US also. So 7 o'clock works for me. And in case you miss the session, you can get a recorded session, and then you can also WhatsApp us. You can contact our office. There's knowledge management team also who will guide you on any queries that you may have. And here we will be giving you student written class notes. So I'll be giving you some class notes which you can make a note of in the class, and your notes is the best payroll tax material, trust me. Of course, we will give you the material from the different sources that we have compiled, which is relevant for FPC. But the best notes is your handwritten notes. Yeah. Ask our students, they will tell you. Then exam-oriented MCQs bank for FPC examination. Then real-time case studies, wherever relevant will be explained. Because we run payroll, on QuickBooks, online payroll we do, then we do PayCycle, Paychecks. Yeah, there are different platforms, wherein one can run the US payroll. So some real-time case studies we may explain you in the class, and then there will be some mock text papers also, which will be given for you as a pre-assessment and all, and then paperwork. The form filling and all, and if you need any personal assistance or anything, in filling the forms and all, our team will always be there to guide you. And the best part is you can study at your convenience from your home. Okay, so no more classroom training and no more coronas. Let's go global. Yeah, it will help us to reach more students also. Okay, and this little about us. You can just go through, but I think I have given you a full summary of what I wanted to say. Okay, and I'm sure you have got that confidence by this time. Now, one of the things that I wanted to emphasize in this training is because I have a lot of working professionals who will be joining this training. I want to have this training program in such a way that we study together. Right? We study together. If you are giving me 2 hours of training time, I don't want you to again open the book and study. Unless you want to revise, I don't want you to open the book again and study. I don't want you to take more time for that. Right? So whatever is our time together, that's when I want to solve most of the MCQs also. Now this is what I meant. Why I want you to study during the class itself, because you need not take separate time to study again. That's the main thing, right? Then case studies, exercises, MCQs will definitely help you determine your current knowledge and all. And you study with the trainer and complete calculations for each topic. Then there will be some mnemonics, like abbreviations. Some stupid abbreviations I give in the class so that people remember it in the examination, tables, hints and all. yeah. Thank you very, very much. And you can check your understanding of the lessons covered in reading modules, calculations and all, practice learning key terms, and track your progress. And as I said, get those RCH, recertification credit hours, continuing education units to maintain that. Okay, because sir, if I don't take that, then you have to retake the exam. Simple. Okay, now what you get from iLead, I think I've already communicated. You get the study material. You get study material, you get the answer key also. Now the study material is compiled as per the APA syllabus only, American Payroll Association, and we will be doing that payroll practice essentials, because that is more than FPC, less than CPP. Payroll practice essentials is more than FPC, less than CPP. So it will help you in case you are somebody who is working, who does taxation, accounting, taxation, bookkeeping and payroll, but you don't have a payroll certification. FPC will be awesome for you. This qualification, this training will be very, very useful for you, because you will be learning so many concepts here. Then you get live classroom lectures delivered worldwide. Even now people are watching us from different planet of the earth. Then get recorded session in case you join late or miss live class due to something. And make notes in the classroom lectures, because unless you put your pen to paper, that is not complete. How much ever you type digitally, जब तक आप नहीं लिखते हो वो घुसता नहीं है, right? Then get knowledge team help wherever needed, technical or procedural. Then 5 mock test papers for FPC examination. बस है, 125 questions only, right? So don't break your head. In EA you study 85 into 3, 100 into 3, 300 questions. Now here it's only 150. उसमें 25 pre-test and 125 questions only. उसमें 80% you have to get. It means only 100 questions. Okay, so don't break your heads ज़्यादा. So you get roughly good 5 to 700 MCQs from us. So don't worry about it. वो बस है, बहुत है बस. वही एक दो तीन बार करो. And I keep coming live for EA MCQ sessions also. What I tell is, it's not how many MCQs we solve. Like one question, one MCQ is 4 MCQs actually. The concept to be remembered and to be understood is that whenever you are solving a multiple choice question, you should think that when you know that A is the answer, you should know why B, C and D is not the right answer. Getting it? What is the answer? Why B, C, D is not the answer? Getting it? So don't go by the number of questions. Just go by the concepts. The conceptual clarity is important. Next, live MCQ session whenever possible on Facebook and YouTube, just like this. Then FPC training completion certificate from iLead Tax Academy, that will also be there. And then FPC training completion certificate you will get from us, and then 100% placement assistance. Definitely you pass, we will definitely recommend you to companies. Okay, see, any educational institution want their students to prosper. If you are not getting placed, then it is meaningless for us to be in business or in this profession. So now what do you invest for this payroll education? Okay, now I have to give you a quick update here. Okay, if you study from APA, I have given you already the links where you can go and check for yourself. So once you check, this is what you will find. Okay, so if you become a APA, if you study from APA directly as a non-member, you will have to pay $1,645 for your payroll training. This is to APA. Then in case you become a member of APA by paying that annual membership fees of $297 and enrollment fees, you will still have to pay $1,379 for your training. $1,645 or $1,379. That is after paying that $297, which is again that $1,600-$1,700. Okay, but at iLead you get the entire payroll practice essential training for $999 only. This will be dollars only. Okay, and also with APA you get only 9 virtual classes of 2 hours each. So totally you get 18 hours class, only 18 hours and $1,600. So each class you can just calculate for yourself. 18 hours, 1800 you can say. So each hour, every class is like $180 per hour. Then however at iLead you are walked through every page and line of the payroll study material for you to better understand the payroll concepts, and the training would be live 3 days a week. I am thinking 3 days a week because I have to do my EA MCQ sessions also. My students are writing, most of them are writing examination in December, Jan end and Feb. So I have to plan my time also, and each session would be for 2 hours for 10 weeks. Okay, and in total you will be trained for 3 days per week, so 2 hours per day for the next 10 weeks. So it will be roughly 60 plus hours in 30 plus live classes. Okay, so I leave it for you to evaluate what I have presented to you and make the best decision. And I have a good news for you. Okay, so this is the Thanksgiving month. Yeah, and in case you enroll this month, the Thanksgiving month, you get a straight 20% off. So you need not pay $999, but you pay only $399 in 2 EMIs. $399 in 2 EMIs, and if you're paying in one go, then you get it for $699 only. Getting FPC training at this cost, nobody does. It's an investment rather. Okay, it's an investment rather. So I leave it for you to Google, research, find out. I mean, just a launch we are doing, close to 2 hours. So how we will be teaching the payroll concepts, I leave it for you to understand. Watch out any of my demo classes on YouTube. You will understand how we teach. And go through any of the MCQ sessions also. Now, if you are somebody who is already working in a payroll company, this was something very interesting. Get your boss to sponsor your FPC training. I did that for Hari. Okay, so I can say that I sponsored that. Yeah. So get your boss to do it. Yeah. Thank you, Joby. Thank you. Okay, so get your boss to do this. And when I was seeing it, on APA, this letter was like amazing. Mast laga mujhe. I'll show you that letter. Yeah, this is a letter, from the APA. So they give you a template also. See that, dear boss, as you know, just a second. As you know, staying up to date on the latest federal and state laws, regulation and information within the payroll industry is essential to our success as payroll professionals. That is why I would like to request a membership to APA. As the nation's leader in payroll education, publication and training, the APA aims to increase the payroll professional skill level through knowledge and a supportive community of peers, offering top-rated payroll conferences and seminars. A complete library of resource texts and industry recognized certification. So in this letter they are talking completely about APA also, American Payroll Association. With this membership I will have access to the latest payroll information, compliance news and updates. A large catalog of free members, opportunity to network, discount and career advancement resources, then library, access to online surveys, then training, and all that. This membership is available for $297 and could potentially save hundreds to thousands of dollars for the organization currently going towards outside training and things like that. So you just read that. And in closing, a member of APA, not only would I be able to better ensure that your company name, remains compliant with current laws and regulations, but I would be more proficient and effective in my efforts as a payroll professional. I love this. Thank you for your consideration. Let me know if you have any questions. So probably if your boss is talking about income, he should create an opportunity for you to learn. Of course, there are employees where we create opportunities, they don't learn anything, okay? That's a different breed. But if your boss is creating an opportunity to learn, he's paying you to learn and is asking you to earn from that learning, be blessed to be working in such kind of an organization. Lazy folks, they will not have room for that, nor they will have any interest for that. But one who wants to grow by the sweat of their brow and who can put their heart on the sleeves and have that head, heart and hand coordination, trust me, learners are earners, right? You must have heard this, right? Readers are leaders, but I would say learners are earners, right? Keep learning all the good stuff that life brings you, okay? So we will be starting our payroll course live from November 22nd, okay? So remember the date, 11/22, November 22, okay? And this will be valid until next September, okay? So even if you are watching this video anytime, you will be getting a recorded session of it, because again we will have different courses that I will be again busy with. So once we launch the course and we go live, in case you miss it, you join us late or something like that, you can always get a recorded session and get started, okay? So I wish you all the very, very best, and I look forward to seeing you as a wonderful USA tax bookkeeping and payroll professional. Yeah, thank you very, very much for your time. And this is our course. This is iLead. And when I saw this, I wanted to give this caption: "मैं नए भारत का चेहरा हूँ, मैं यानी मैं नहीं हूँ, हम हैं, the face of new India. Let's create a new India. Let's kill unemployment. Let's kill underemployment. And I need all your support in making this happen." Yeah. I hope you enjoyed today's session, and I look forward to seeing you again very, very soon. Thank you very, very much for your time. It is truly amazing that I have so many people, and thank you for all the love, respect that you have shown me, and I look forward to seeing you all as an enrolled agent very, very soon. Yeah, thank you very, very much for your time. Take care. Bye bye.